Welcome everybody to the PFL YouTube channel. I am Rhino. It's a pleasure to be with you once again. Very much looking forward to bringing you some action here from our Champions Cup. What is our Champions Cup? All of the questions will be answered very shortly, but we are here to watch one very specific game between Empire and FC Famalicão. Very excited for it. So, our Champions Cup is currently running, and it started on November the 23rd, and will be going all the way through until the 21st of December. What do the dates look like? Well, the draw was on the 20th of November. We are currently in the home and away group stage between November the 23rd and December the 7th. Of course, this weekend will be the final matches when the round of 16 will officially commence, followed by the quarterfinals. That will be from this Saturday right the way through until next Saturday the 14th, when our semi-final home and away legs will be culminating on December the 21st with our grand final. Let's take a look then at the qualified clubs for the Champions Cup. We've seen all of these before. We know them very well, but this is the screen to show you all of the most prestigious pro clubs in the entirety of Europe. They are here for your viewing pleasure. And let's take a look at how the group shook out. Group A, B, C, D, E, F. The top two will automatically qualify through to the round of 16. And the best performing third places, 4 of them to be precise, will also be joining those top 2 teams. So there's a lot to fight for. Even if you finish third, you've still got about a 2/3 chance of qualifying. You just have to make sure that the points you get are bigger than the people around you. Let's take a look at the current standings in the groups, and we have got some crazy results for you. Looking at Group A first, of course, Altai Esports up at the top, 12 points from a possible 12. They are unbeaten in that league. Dragons very close behind, 3 wins from 4 games, only 1 loss so far. And Altai and Dragons, they still have to play each other in a doubleheader, which will be absolutely amazing. Ball Blazers managed to win 3 games from their 6. They won half of their games, losing the other 3. They've given themselves the best chance of getting through in those third place playoffs. Unfortunately, BC Boys Esports, they are out of the competition. 0 points in the group stages means they have left us. Group B is all finished. ACK Esports went unbeaten, 5 wins and a draw from their 6, sees them through as group leaders. Attitude lost their first game of the group stages, but they were undefeated in their last 5, and they take 2nd place. Chabab, 6 points from their 6 games. They're still in with a shout. There's still a chance they will qualify as one of the best third place teams, but they are going to have to rely on other results. Group C. Wow, Group C was an absolute bloodbath. Libya Icon, 4 wins, 2 losses. And then 2 teams finishing on exactly the same record, 10 points from 6 games. Bonus Hunters and Black Mambas. You'd pretty much guarantee that Black Mambas are going to be locking themselves in as one of the best third place teams. Over in Group D, it's Mokro who finished 5 wins and a loss, 15 points topping the group. Torment, 13 points from 6 games, will lock in 2nd. And Error and Invulnerable still have a game to play. One of those 2 teams is going to be in 3rd. We don't know which yet. That game coming up later this week. In our group that we're focusing on, Group E, currently top of the table is VLG One Mind. 7 points from 4 games, but that could all change tonight. For Famalicão are undefeated. 6 points from a possible 6. And they're looking to make it 12 from 12 here tonight. Empire are what stand in their way. A win, a draw, and a loss, giving them 4 points from 3 games at the moment. And Little Engine, they were the little engine that could in the first week, but unfortunately that engine seems to have run out of steam. 3 points from 5 games. Only 1 game remaining, and it is not looking good for that roster. And finally, in Group F, we're not completely finished yet, but Digital Esports and Marengo have to play a doubleheader. They have to play 2 legs to determine the leader of the group. Whoever wins that one, well, they are going to be taking top spot. But both of those teams are guaranteed to be going through into the round of 16. FCX Heroes might just have done enough in that 3rd place position but that will be figured out very, very soon. So still lots on the line, still a lot to play for, folks. But at the end of the day, those are the standings, and I'll leave those up for you in just a moment, as I am just waiting for one of the teams here to give their lineup, and they have done. So give me just a moment. We'll get that in and ready for you. And once we have that, I can show you the two lineups, and we can get things underway. As I then go over here and I just make sure that I'm doing the right things. Here we go. We've got that music going for you in the background as well, just to add a little bit of spice, add a little bit of intrigue to the game here, as I quite work as nicely as I would like it to. So instead, and that looks fine. So let's take a look then at today's game. Of course, your fixture is here. It will be in Group E, Empire versus FC Famalicão, and we can have a look at the lineups right now. So here they are. It's Empire, who are represented by Gordon Banks in goal. It will then be sorry, just give me one moment. It will be a back three of Atsu Eskrova and De Brunks. Then, oh, actually, this new website does not tell us what the positions are. So I will just run through the 11 and we will figure out where they are playing as we move on. So Absco, Boster, Tico Beast, Jaylings, GZ Diff, Romaninho, and the Warren Beast make up the roster for Empire. And over on the FC Famalicão side, it is Edu Martins in goal, Breccia, Nogs, Goncalo, Chisato, Dreze, Taziek, Zinni, NGK, Nayshaw, and Luca to make up their 18 points. So, they're 18 points. They're 11 players. So, we do have a slight delay. We do hope that things get underway very, very soon for your viewing pleasure, of course. And once they do, you will be the first to know. I can see that both teams are currently on the game screen, pretty much. We are just waiting. Famalicão do have their full roster locked in, ready to go. And they will be the perspective that we watch for this game. And so it does seem like it will be just a little bit late for the other side, as this game was meant to kick off at 2:15, but I had a lot of waffle to go through, so don't you worry about that. We got through all that waffle, and here we are, ready to go in the game. As I say, Famalicão ready to go. We are just waiting on the Empire players, though I believe that is not what I've been told. So just give us a moment, get going. And it looks like the invitation has been sent from Empire. So we'll be down to Nayshaw. And here we go, folks. Game number 1 about to get underway. Of course, we have a double header here today. Empire versus FC Famalicão. The players are loading in. And we will just wait for things to be getting underway. Oh, that's annoying. It's all right. We will work it through. And there we go. Game number 1. Let us know in chat who you're cheering for. Empire or FC Famalicão. Both have designs on getting through to the round of 16 from this group stage. But they have to get past each other first. Famalicão still undefeated. Will that change today? That is yet to be decided. We will see very, very soon. But everything is in place. And we can get things going in this game number 1. Big, big game, as PFL has mentioned in chat. Here we go, folks. 11 versus 11 pro clubs. We absolutely love it here. And it will be Empire kicking left to right in their France kit in the dark blue top white shorts and red socks. And it will be Famalicão shooting from right to left in the fully white kit. White shirt, white socks, white shorts. Tico Beast picking this one up in the midfield. Now looking left and right, we'll go to Boster and up to Absco. And this is nice. One-touch passing Romaninho into Warren Beast, who's been so good for that Empire side. He's a focal point at the very tip of that attack. This time it comes to nothing, as that one goes over onto the right-hand side. Zimny, let's get that one taken away. Taziek plays it into Luca. Luca just trying to get past his marker, getting the whipped ball to the back post, cleared away by De Bruyne for the moment. And now Empire can strike back. Tico Beast, long ball over to the far side. Has he picked out a teammate? Has picked out Absco, but Brecha is right there on the scene to prevent any movement forwards. And that's a throw-in for Famalicão. Luca goes down the line, and Nayshaw does collect, but he's intercepted there by Atsuhito. Will now be back to Absco, but he's immediately shut down. It's going to be a big part of it. First time through ball does not work this time. It's OP in champs. It doesn't seem to be as OP in pro clubs as this one down the near side for Chisato. We'll try and turn his man, but Tico Beast collects on the edge of the area. Romaninho into Warren Beast, looking to line up the shot. Good block to start with, as Jay Lings into Warren Beast again, trying to turn the corner. Maybe thought he was fouled there, but nothing doing from the ref. Zatsuhito finds that one to Absco. Boster into Romaninho. It's that one-touch passing from Empire again that we love to see. Tico Beast into Jay Lings, looking for the scoop ball. Nothing doing, and Chisato will push it away. And gets a second touch as well. Very nice. As down the line, it's Nayshaw who collects into a randomizer. Dreze for this ball into Taziek, and he wins that one. It's Luca looking for that through ball, but Zimny just can't get there. And it will be a free kick to Empire. Famalicão knocking on the door, but a high line held by Empire to prevent them from getting any further. And here's a direct ball as Tico now tries to find this right wing. Can't do so. Luca doesn't get by. Dreze is able to get the best of that one, though. Nayshaw now onto the near side where Chisato is residing, but it's picked up again by Empire. Tico Beast looks for that lobs through ball down the right-hand side, and there's a lot of room. There's not that much room. Leroy takes a shot at the angle. It does not work out for him, and that will be a goal kick for Famalicão. Brecha on that far touchline. Nayshaw just checking his positioning, but Romaninho has jumped in and snuck the ball away. Good save by Edu Martins. It's a corner to Empire. Let's see what they are able to do with this corner. Ball in. It's an outswinger, and it will be cleared away for the moment. But Atsuhito out to Tico Beast again. Outside of the boot to the back post. Cleared away by Famalicão. J-Lings collects. Pass into Escrova. Now it's Romaninho. Out to Tico Beast again. Outside of the boot against the back post. Once again cleared away by Famalicão. This one comes back in. Warren Beast. A little bit deeper than maybe he would like. Tico Beast now able to get this one. Zinni, though, stops him from moving forwards. Luca looks for that big switch. Might have found it too. Is it going to stay in? Yes, it will. Randomizer into Nayshaw, and Nayshaw picks it up again. This one-touch passing from Famalicão this time. Zinni gets past one. Looking to drive to the byline. Cuts back. Luca. What can he find? Dink to the back post. It's all around. Chisato will be smothered by Gordon Banks. And it remains 0-0 between Empire and Famalicão. Out to the left wing. Won by Famalicão, and it will be off the back of an Empire player. So Famalicão will win the throw-in. Goes down the line. Atsuhito have to deal with this pressure. Escrova booms this ball back downfield, back to the other side of the halfway line. And Noggs is able to win it as Taziek out to this left side again. That switch to randomizer always seems to be on for the side of FC Famalicão. As he cuts back. And now Dreze into Gonzalo. Or Romaninho. He's intercepted. First time through ball here from Empire. Warren Beast didn't take it down as cleanly as he would have liked, but he's right on the touchline, and that is great work from Goncalo. This one tries to find Nayshaw, but Scrover denies it. Boster for options into Tico Beast. Now out to the right where Jay Lings is waiting. Through ball. Nice work. Trying to knock it down, but Gonzalo is going to be there. But he takes it out at his own byline, and it will be a corner for Empire. It's in from Tico Beast again. Cleared away by Gonzalo, but only as far as Romaninho. Into Atsuhito. Looks for that chip through ball back, but Randomizer's right on the spot, and now a counter can break. Nayshaw looking for that first time through ball again out to the right-hand side. Luca, first time hit! Oh! Great save, Gordon Banks. But corner to corner it goes, and Nayshaw is on it. He will go short to Randomizer. Gets past two to the byline, out to the penalty spot. Brecha down, Gonzalo into the middle. Atsuhito able to make the clearance. And it is back and forth between these two sides now. Warren Beast has the ball. Tico now with the ball. Inside to Warren. Inside to Boster. Romaninho tries to cut inside. Zinni is on the spot. But Tico into Warren. Nice shot, but saved by Edu Martins. And it's another corner for Empire. Third one of the game. It'll be swung in by Tico Beast again. Edge of the area. This time dealt with by Brecha. Out to the right wing. Won by Luca. Nayshaw inside, but he just can't find a white shirt. And now Leroy tries to cut inside. Met by Gonzalo, who will go backwards. Chisato inside to Dreze. And now looking for that through ball into the offensive line. But Atsuhito is mopping up. It's Tico. Looking left, looking right. Goes to Boster. Back to Tico. Driving into the heart of Famalicão, but they can now break. Nayshaw looking for Randomizer, but De Bruyne has tracked that the entire way. Some room on this near side, only +1, so Leroy will have the final chance for Empire. Warren Beast looks to cut that one back across. It's ping-ponging around in the center. J-Links has a chance. It's blocked, and it's all over the place, but eventually the ball is cleared, and it will be half-time. What a way to end the half. Goodness gracious me. It will be 0-0 at half-time between Empire and Famalicão. But what a half of entertainment we've just had, folks. Empire on top. Some would argue dominant in that first half. So many corners, so many chances at goal. But Famalicão putting their bodies on the line. Gonzalo and Brecha specifically doing fantastic jobs in the back line of this flat back three to really make it work. Zinni on the right and Chisato on the left as well, doing fantastic work, almost filling in those right back and left back roles on defense and then trying to move forwards. It's a difficult thing to do, but they are figuring it out, and we will be going back to the game. Second half, teams have swapped sides. Famalicão shooting left to right in that all-white strip as it goes out for this one. Atsuhito cuts inside. Oh, but it's intercepted. And now it's Nayshaw looking for the strike. It's cleared away. But Empire, a shaky start to the second half, it's fair to say. Zinni goes down the line immediately. And now it's Nayshaw looking to get this one onto the penalty spot. Cleared away by De Bruyne. And he's found a blue shirt as well. And now the break is on. Warren Beast gets pulled down by Gonzalo. It will be a yellow card. The tactical foul comes through. And he was away. So I absolutely don't think that one is wasted as far as Gonzalo is concerned. Warren Beast is a fantastic striker in his own right. And that one will be Empire's now. Warren Beast back to Tico and Roy into Tico looking for the back post and actually will find Absco. It's a sliding challenge. Absco's been blocked off, but it will be a Famalicão goal kick. Goes short to Noggs. Out to the far side. Headed down the line to Randomizer. And now Dreze. Oh, looked for his captain. But just couldn't find him. Now Empire can strike. As it's Romaninho. Back to Boster and Tico. And they're just trying to get some room. Dreze able to win that one. And now Nayshaw has options left and right. Chooses Luca on the right-hand side. But retreating is Empire. And managing to steal the ball as well. Boster looking over the halfway line. Romaninho able to make the most of that opportunity and goes all the way back to Escrover. De Bruyne now. Inside to Tico. And now Boster into Romaninho. That first time passing that we're so accustomed to seeing from Empire. It's a nice ball there into Luca for Famalicão. Luca will go back to Taziek. ball onto the penalty spot away by De Bruyne, but won by Dreze. This is Luca. Cuts back. Nayshaw looking for this one. Cleared away by Empire, but only as far as Noggs, who passes to Zinni. Zinni out to the right where Luca is stationed. Looks for a cross in. Cleared away by Leroy. And it will be brought back for a foul on the Famalicão right winger. This one will go short to Luca. Luca inside to Dreze, who now wants to play the ball in. Can't do so. He's surrounded by two Empire players, and Absco will be able to get that clearance as well. Should be a Famalicão ball, as Taziek just might have to do a little bit of fancy footwork here, and he's not done it. Romaninho cuts inside to the back to Tico, but Dreze will be able to sweep up, and now Nayshaw has some options in front of him. Over to the left to Gisato. 60 minutes gone in this game number 1 between Empire and Famalicão. Nayshaw back to Dreze. For that switch now over to this right-hand side where Taziek can now find the through ball to Nayshaw, and oh my goodness, so close to collecting. Just doesn't, and it's a big clearance from Empire. Why not when you got Warren Beast up front? He's going to win more headers than he loses. I promise you that. Brecher. Now looking, scanning. Goes back to Taziek. Cuts across to Dreze. He will now look forwards, and Brecher into Zinni, and that's a misplaced pass. Tico collects. Foster looking forwards. It's Warren into J-Lings. He's not being pressured right now, and Gonzalo able to make that save. And now Luca looks out to the left side for Randomizer. Is he onside? He is onside. Randomizer has the ball, and he's overrun it, and I have absolutely no idea what's happened there. But 70 minutes gone. Empire and Famalicão are currently playing out a draw. Would be probably more beneficial to Famalicão than it would be Empire, if we're being honest, based on their current group standing. Back to Atsuhito. We'll now try and cut inside. It's Brecher for Luca, but Empire sticking to their task at the back line. The Brunks. Now for the switch. It will be won by Absco. Now found forwards. Warren drops that one down to Tico. This is a nice chance. Leroy has to cut back. Tico tries to find the pass inside. Brecher is challenged. Absco can't get through, but he does get the ball again. Again, it's that ping pong around the Famalicão box. That clearance is on, and it will be offside for Famalicão. It's Absco inside to Tico. Tico has the long ball looking for Warren. Oh my goodness, Warren, why have you passed that back? I don't think he knew he was going to take it on the volley. But he had time to get through the defense there. He wasn't offside. And that is the chance that goes begging for Empire. And now Nayshaw trying to spark the counter here. But he's challenged by Tico. Not being a great game for the Famalicão captain. Tico back to Boster, and now J-Lings, and it will be brought back for the free kick. Empire have wasted, it's fair to say, 1 or 2 chances so far this game. Have been on top for a majority of it. Let's see what happens with this free kick. It's off the crossbar. No, it's a save. Oh my goodness, what an outrageous save that is from Edu Martins. That ball was struck with some venom. Now the ball in from Tico at the near post. Cleared away by Gonzalo. As Luca tries to get there. Nayshaw collects. Has Luca in front of him. Will get that through ball to him. Nayshaw now trying to run through, but Luca doesn't fancy it and gets challenged by Tico. Luca gets beaten by Boster, but Taziek has the ball. Brecher needs to be careful. Romaninho. He's already robbed it from the back line of Famalicão a few times this game. Dreze over the top will go out of play. Will be an Empire throw-in. That one goes all the way back to De Bruyne, who finds Tico. It's calm play from Empire in their back third, it has to be said. J-Lings up to Warren. Now looks out for J-Lings. No. He will be the one who ends up with it, but it's Leroy now down the right wing. Gonzalo gets in front, but Leroy still has the ball, goes to the byline, gets the cross in, cleared away by Zinni. And now Nayshaw. This is going to be last chance saloon. Luca cutting to the near touchline. Chips into the middle. Nice collection by Dreze, who finds Randomizer. Nayshaw for that chip through ball. Chisato does get it to randomizer, and tackles are flying in from Empire. 89 minutes gone, and that's a great challenge on that far side by Leroy. And a first time through ball again from Empire. Cuts inside to Romaninho. Got a chance. Looks for the through ball onto the near side, and it's cut out. But there's still chance. Boster into Absco. Absco not going to find the finish. 2 minutes left. Must go long from Edu Martins. And does. Looks for randomizer. Jailings wins it. Gonzalo has to be careful. Does clear it away. Randomizer collects. There's time for one more attack, but it's cut out by Escrover. And that will surely be the end of game one. Looks for the long pass. Game one is over. And it's one of the more entertaining goalless draws that you will see in this entire cup, folks. In this entire competition. That is absolutely amazing from both sides. Empire 0, Famalicão 0, but trust me, the enjoyment factor of that game told you that it was something very, very different. Two very evenly matched sides, and they will go again very, very shortly, just after this break.
Just how you do the magic when you look at me. Know what I'm saying? It inside your seat. Oh, and just like we said I do. And it's only you who could do like that. It's only you who could do like. I like it with you. I like it with you. I like it with you. In the sand that we dance, we ain't got no plans. I like it with you. I like it with you. And the hours feel me all night long. I like it when you close all the curtains. You're taking up the trash and the burdens. We got all the time, ain't no worries. I like it when you tell me that you love it. And when you pull the strings, I'm a puppet. Even when it rains, we above it.
We are back for game number 2 here between Empire and FC Famalicão. And I just want to talk a little bit more about that game number 1. The least 0-0 draw that you've ever seen in your entire life just happened in that game. It was insane from both rosters. Gotta say, Empire are gonna feel a little hard done by that they didn't get the win there. They were the more aggressive. They were the more attacking. They just did not end up with the 3 points. They couldn't break that stout back 3 defense from Famalicão. Brecha, Nogs, and Gonzalo. Such a fantastic group of players who you'd bet your house on not conceding, really. They've done fantastic work. Not only that, Edu Martins with a game to remember. Some fantastic saves. The one I remember is from that free kick. That one was coming in like it was fired out of a cannon. And he was still able to make that save. So, so impressive. But with that said, let me show you the rosters once again for this game between Empire and FC Famalicão. Gordon Banks, Atsu, Escrover, De Brunks, Absco, Buster, Tico, Beast, Jailings, Diff, Romaninho, and Warren Beast make up the Empire lineup in a 3-4-1-2 formation. And over on Famalicão, it's a 3-4-3 flat with Edu Martins in goal. And Brecha, Nogs, Gonzalo making up that back 3. Chisato, Dreze, Taziek, and Zinni making up the midfield 4. And a front 3 of NGK, Nayshaw, and Luca. PFL's asked a very important question in chat, folks. Who are we predicting for the second game, Empire or Famalicão, on the basis of play during that first game? I'd have to give the edge to Empire. They seem the more likely to score. They seem the more likely to break the other team down. But all it takes is one. When you've got Nayshaw and Luca up top for Famalicão, all it takes is one counter-attack, and suddenly everything is back in. Ben's going for Famalicão. Interesting. I'd be interested to know what everyone else is going, but at the moment, that's all we know. And Famalicão, still unbeaten in the group. 3 games played, 2 wins and a draw. they're looking very good. As does that mean they go even on points with VLG One Mind, and they've played one fewer games. So Famalicão on 7 points, VLG One Mind on 7 points, and their goal difference is better as well. 3 goal difference as opposed to 2 goal difference for VLG One Mind. So Famalicão currently top the group. After this game, they will be joint on games played with VLG One Mind, and we will get a better idea of exactly where everybody sits in the league. However, it's worth remembering that Empire are now on 5 points. They're still having a very, very good group stage themselves. If they win this game, they will go up to 8 points, and they will top the group. And they will also... they will be on 5 games played after that point, rather than 4, which VLG One Mind and FC Famalicão will be on. So, still a lot to go. That VLG One Mind versus Famalicão doubleheader is going to be an absolute blinder later this week. You will not want to miss that one. But for now, we are just waiting for things to get started on this game number 2. Famalicão said they are sending, but Empire didn't receive, and I have confirmation because I can see Absco's screen that they did not receive. And this may be the problem we were having the other day. Yeah. It looks like we are having that problem that we had the other day. So, yeah, Empire City seems to show up when you're doing the Pro Club search as opposed to Empire. So, oh, no, they've been able to find them. Okay. Excellent stuff. So, we are getting into this game then, folks. Game number 2. We are going to be watching Absco's POV this time. And, of course, Absco is on the Empire side of things. We were watching the Famalicão POV last game. So we'll see exactly how this goes. Game number 2, a fresh start for both of these teams, and one that they both will be very happy to take. Can Empire put their foot on the gas and finally break down the FC Famalicão stout defense, or will Famalicão find the goal, find the breakthrough that they have been chasing? We'll find out in the next 90 minutes of Pro Clubs action. And Ben, I totally agree with what you're saying in chat, and I'll read it out for everyone. Empire, I would say, have been better, but I feel Famalicão will just somehow sneak a goal. That is exactly my thoughts as well. We are getting underway in game number 2 as Famalicão shooting left to right in the all-white kit. Empire shooting right to left in the blue kit. This is an early chance. Absco gonna have to do some defending. Clears that one away. Taziek collects this for Famalicão. Now Zinni dinks that one onto the penalty spot. It's away by De Brunks, but it will be won by Famalicão head. Luca looking for the power shot, and Gordon Banks. What a save! And he will send that one over into the stand. And it was an early chance for Famalicão. Nayshaw with the corner sends it away. I thought too much about the meme and I didn't actually do any commentary, but you know what it is, what it is. That one back in. Atsuhito nods it clear. It's going to be Dreze, sorry. Into Brecha now. Luca gets challenged by J-Lings, and oh, that's a crunching challenge from Luca, but it won't be brought back because Empire are on the attack here. Warren Beast into J-Lings, out to Leroy. Now this one goes back to Escrover. Foster. Nice pass through into Warren, but that first time ball isn't going to work. Brecha able to get there. Luca now moving back and forth. Absco, big challenge. Atsuhito now with the ball. Back to Escrover. Down into Boster. That's Tico. Nice through ball to J-Lings. Warren just can't get that one out of his feet and over to the right side. Chisato won't be able to get that one past J-Lings. Through ball to Absco, but Zinni will win it. Here's that one away. Will be won by the left back for Empire, though. Now J-Lings up to Warren. Tico playing it through outside of the foot. Good save. Edu Martins. And he was fantastic in game 1. You would imagine he will be fantastic in game 2 as well. Corner for Empire. Ball in. Spy on the penalty spot. Escrover! Whoa! Got up well. Unmarked. But Edu Martins called into action again and responds. Another corner then for Empire. Ball in to the back post this time, but Gonzalo will be able to send it away. And now, it's a chance for a counter-attack once again from Famalicão. Luca just having to maintain possession, having to keep the ball. And Taziek, it's awkward, but he does get that one through to Zinni. Looking for that through ball. That's Ahito. It's up well. Gets the chip through ball back to Gordon Banks, who booms that one clear. Just beyond the halfway line. Brecha will only find Tico, who looks for the ball over the top. Warren tries to bring it down, and he's not locked on. That is going to be Gonzalo breathing a sigh of relief. That's a nice pass into Chisato, who will try and burn 2 Empire men. Will do so. The pass inside is cut out by Escrover, though. Now the chip down the line, but Gonzalo's going to win that every day of the week. Ball up to the base of the center circle. Jay Lings. The ball. Chip ball over to where Absco is situated. Can't get past Zinni, though. Good positioning from the right mid. And that is a interesting through ball. I don't think he was going to be onside, but Gordon Banks sweeps up just to make sure. And now this one out to the right. Oh, but it's picked up here. Randomizer inside. Looks for that chip ball to Nayshaw. Into Taziek. Now looking for that through ball again, but Absco's the one to collect. Into Romaninho, into Tico Beast, and now out to this left-hand side where Romaninho is in space. Can he find the pass, though? Goes to the byline. Now cuts back, and it's awkward, but he keeps the ball. It's out for a corner, and he does well to win that one. It's Tico on the corner again. If he can replicate that first corner, then might be laughing here, but that one's cleared away by Famalicão at the first time of asking, and Luca has the ball. Looks down the line for Nayshaw. Now has support into Taziek, but intercepted well by Absco. Has Warren Beast down the right-hand side for Romaninho again. He seems to be the one that's breaking the lines more than anyone else on the Empire side. Cutting back and forth, but Chisato reads that one. Jay Lings intercepts, but still FC Famalicão who come away with the ball. Nayshaw on the right with Luca. Luca challenged by Absco and cleanly, according to the referee. Atsuhito now with the ball. Has Absco on the left, but will chip this one up to Warren, who heads it down to Romaninho, and that one's going to be out of play for an Empire throw-in. Just on their side of the halfway line. Looks for Absco, but Zinni wins well. Jay Lings won't win that one. Nayshaw back to randomizer. Back to Luca. And now on this right-hand side, Nayshaw won't be able to beat Absco. Yes, he will in the end. Absco be on the ball. That ball in is not going to find its home, but it will be a corner for FC Famalicão. This one just as back and forth as game 1. Near post. Good save by Gordon Banks. It will be another corner for Famalicão. What can they do here? Go short this time to Randomizer, who cuts to the byline now onto the edge of the area, and it's just a bit too far beyond Nogs. We'll go all the way back to Chisato. Now looking for this switch. Will it stay in? It will, and it will be a Famalicão throw in as well. Last touch was off Absco. Down the line for Luca. Absco will collect here, though, and now cuts inside. Oh, but Brecha is right there on the scene. Nayshaw trying to shield the ball, and Escrover, great work with the Anticipate Plus coming through. Romaninho doing a little bit too much, I think. Pass into Nayshaw from Luca, but Tico now long ball over to the right-hand side. This is where Empire can be dangerous. Warren Beast only has one to beat. Fake power shot. Cutting left and right. Romaninho tries to get inside, trying to win maybe a penalty. Won't happen here. The clearance from Famalicão, but it's right back from whence it came for Empire. Hits the byline, and this one will be a corner. Another one for Empire. Going back and forth this game, folks. Genuinely could be either way. Let's see what happens. FC Famalicão defending here. Ball onto the penalty spot. Oh, De Bruyne gets up well. Aerial plus coming into fruition, but just over the bar. And now Famalicão can build another attack, but they won't be able to because De Bruyne heads it right back from whence it came. Warren Beast tried a power shot. Didn't quite happen. That's a wonderful pass around the corner from Randomizer. It's going to be Nayshaw for Famalicão. Looking to get to the byline. Jay Lings is the man to intercept that, but it's picked up here by Gonzalo. Chisato A little bit of a step over, trying to get by, and that one's going to be a free kick to Famalicão. Now have a chance to put this ball in the box. Some big defenders on the side of Empire. I'm not sure they're going to want to do that, as it will go short to Dreze, who won't be able to beat the first man. Leroy able to intercept, and now Warren Beast does have Romaninho moving forwards. Immediately there with the roulette. Now on the right is Leroy. Another roulette comes through, but Gonzalo puts a stop to the nonsense. Jay Lings, ball to the back post. Abs goes waiting. He can't get up first. And now Famalicão can break. This one over to the right. Atsuhito, fantastic anticipation to make sure that one didn't get through. With only 1 minute added time, this first half is going to come to a close as soon as the Scrover booms that clear. And he does get game 2. Another entertaining game of football. But it once again will be 0-0 at the half. I'd love to know from you guys, though, who you think has had the better of that first half. Because me, personally, I have absolutely no idea. I think it was very much more 50-50 than the first game. Certainly. I think it was much more 50-50 from both sides. I think Famalicão have grown into it. I think they've been dangerous. I think Empire, from those corners, they're playing well. And when they're breaking, they look dangerous too. Neither team with that cutting edge yet. Neither team with that incisive pass through to really give their strikers a one-on-one. And that's where the big problem is at the moment for both sides. But take nothing away from the game. It's a fantastically entertaining game. And we will be back with the game right now. Second half. Final half of this series. Teams have swapped side, as is to happen at halftime in a football match, as Foster into Tico, back to De Brunks. It's now J-Lings. To Tico. And looking for that through ball now on this right-hand side. That is beautiful. I think it's Leroy. Back to J-Lings. Ball into Warren Beast. Romaninho goes for the power shot. Warren Beast might come down with the ball. Looks for another shot. Blocked by Chisato and cleared away. And it will be an Empire throw-in on this near side. But they've started well in this second half. Taziek to unleash his strikers, but Dreze here might have a better chance to do so. Chip ball around the side. Atsuhito once again reading that ball over the top. And now Tico outside of the boot, looking for Romaninho. Collected by Breccia. Oh, but he won't get past first man. And Absco will send that one out for a Famalicão throw-in. Won by Boster. Shields the ball well. Absco. It's inside. He's got two around him, but Boster to Tico. Absco's making that run on the left-hand side if he can be spotted, but De Brunks does not go for it, and so Absco has to drop back. Tico looking for that outside of the ball pass against the back post. Leroy chests it down, tries to get through. Tico, big challenge, looks for another one, but cleared away by Dreze. Boster wins the header, but it's only as far as Taziek, and now this could be dangerous for Famalicão. Luca goes back to Taziek, and they decide to slow the pace down a little bit. Noggs will find Gonzalo, and Warren closes him down well. It's a throw-in on the near side for Chisato. Down the line to Nayshaw. It's over the top. Romaninho into Tico. Now looking for Warren, but he can't get past Taziek, who now looks to unleash Luca on the right-hand side. Has a man running through the middle, and that is not offside. It will be Nayshaw to collect. Back into Luca. Tries to get through too. But Atsuhito stands strong. I am very sorry, Atsuhito, that I struggle so much to pronounce your name. Gordon Banks to take this free kick for Empire. Right on his byline. It's Boster. Cuts inside for J-Lings. J-Lings. Looking left. Is Boster. It's for that ball over the top. And it will be brought down by Romaninho. He's got the ball. He's got the beating of his man too. Romaninho cutting back and forth. But Breccia able to bring it back. And Taziek comes through with a big challenge. That's a corner for Empire. Ball will be coming in from Tico again. Only 4 men in the box for Empire here, as the 60th minute has been and gone. Ball to the edge of the area. Escrover gets up well. It might find its way to De Brunks, but it will not. It will be a goal kick for Famalicão. Ball out to the right. Will this stay in? Yes, it will. Luca cuts inside, gets past Romaninho. It's awkward. Looks for the big switch. This one's going to be difficult to keep in as well. Chisato does well. Into Randomizer. Into Nashor. This could be the chance. Luca, power shot. Blocks. Zinni is offside. And Empire, well, they get away with that one. It was a free-flowing move from Famalicão. But they just couldn't find the finish to tie it in a neat little bow. Nashor to Randomizer again. This one is straight into Jay Lings, who has Leroy, who has Tico. Now looks through the middle for Romaninho. Warren, nice first time ball. Leroy, power shot near post. Good save, Edu Martins. You just wonder if that felt like Empire's chance to not just score, but go top of the table. Tico has a corner. Back post is wide open. See what happens here. Tico just slowing down the pace near post. Cleared away by Edu Martins for now, but is back in from Jay Lings. Tico looks for the ball onto the penalty spot, but Noggs will be able to clear it away. Romaninho, aerial plus down to Jay Lings. Tico outside of the boot, looks for De Bruyne. Oh! Just wide of the right-hand post. He was offside anyway. But that would have been a wonderful goal to score. Edu Martins will be thankful that one whistled by his post. And now Famalicão go up the other end. Luca, not much to talk of in front of him, and Atsuhito will be able to send it away. Romaninho into Boster. Looks for that big ball out to Leroy, which always seems to be on. Pass back to Jay Lings. First time ball into Warren Beast. Back to Jay Lings. Empire dancing around the Famalicão box. But that pass is not very well measured at all. De Bruyne. Oh, challenge there. Randomizer now has a bit of time. But Jay Lings right on the spot again, making a fantastic challenge. Tico slowing things down again, looking for Absco on that far side, away by Zinni. And now Nashor does have Luca on that right-hand side. That pass is not going to make it to him, though. And Escrova collect. Boster will now look to go left and right. Oh, he's got passed straight to Dreze, who has Luca inside. Escrova will be able to clear that away, but it will be a Famalicão throw-in. And you can feel Famalicão building here. Throwing down the line. Cleared away by Absco, and actually Romaninho only find Brecha. Gonzalo into Randomizer, into Dreze, into Luca. Has a player through. Goes for the power shot. There's a chance for Randomizer. Luca's forward. Gordon Banks. That is outrageous from Gordon Banks. I could not keep up with that play, but it's a good job that the Empire goalkeeper did. And he sticks out a strong right hand to tip it round the post. And Famalicão have a corner. Brecha drops it down, cleared away. Will be collected by Chisato for Famalicão. Oh, but Boster's intercepted. Through ball now on the left-hand side. It's going to be Romaninho taking this one down. Looking to get the better of his man, but Zinni intercepts. But Romaninho's got it back. He keeps it alive. Passes back to the edge. It's Tico into Warren Beast, but Noggs is there to save it. 7 minutes left on the clock. I don't want this one to end. Jay Lings getting around two. Into Boster. Out to Tico. And now Tico back inside. No. Plays a 1-2 with a defender. Jay Lings, what have you got for us? Has two to beat. Does do so. Just slowing the pace down again. Tico might look for the switch. No, we'll look into Warren Beast instead, but he passes to Taziek. Wins the ball back, though. Tico looks right for Leroy, who's already had a chance. Goes for the power shot. Blocked by Gonzalo. And now Nashor can break. It's Randomizer on the right-hand side. Luca will find Zinni, who has Absco for company, and Absco robs him. Cuts inside for Tico. Down the left, but well covered by the Famalicão defense again. Edu Martins out to the right. 90 minutes has elapsed. 2 minutes left. Long ball over to the near side. Randomizer heads it onto Chisato. Is this the moment? Is this the time? Chisato back to Drezzo. Nashor into Luca. Has one more on the far side. Zinni looks to cut inside. Absco wins it. That should do it. Game number 2 ends 0-0. But we have just had 180 minutes of absolutely exceptional pro clubs action. Wow. I need a breather. I need a beer. That was unreal. could have gone either way. You have to believe that Empire are going to feel like they had the best chance. And it was that power shot at the near post. A fantastic save by Edu Martins, don't get me wrong. But he's going to feel like he should have put that one away every day of the week. It's just... yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, as they say in the biz. So tough. But Empire and Famalicão walk away with 2 points each from those 2 games. Famalicão remain unbeaten. 2 wins, 2 draws. They go top of the table. But they have got a series to play with VLG One Mind. And that there is going to be an absolute blinder of a series to determine who will win the series. But as Ben says as well there, the Gordon Banks save, that was just insane. The ball bouncing around in the box. I think Luca latched onto it at the end, looked for the top left corner. Gordon Banks stuck a hand out. That is absolutely unbelievable. A fantastic couple of games of entertainment. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe to the PFL YouTube channel. We really want to get up to 1.5k subscribers, and you can help us do that by hitting that subscribe. If you enjoyed the video as well, make sure you leave a like and stay tuned to the PFL Esports channel, where there will be more Champions Cup action coming up for you. By the way, if you want to follow myself, I've been casting all night. My name is Rhino. RhinoCast11 on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all of the above. Go ahead and follow me there if you want to follow me casting not just the AFC, but some Rocket League as well. Maybe some CS thrown in there as well. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. And until next time, take care, and we'll see all of you very soon.